What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, good morning, all. Well, today I'm a cam girl. Yay! Hi, my name's Sherry, and I'm a cam girl. Do you pay for service? Really? How about I give you a real job? Uh, no, I only want $10. You pay me $10, anything for you. How about you get a real job, stop begging online, and um, become a member of staff? Oh no, I only want $10. Well, I'll pay you 5% of everything you're earning, rather than your organized crime master with you in chains in an underground internet cafe in Asia or Africa somewhere. How about I give you a life of freedom where you can earn real money and think, oh no, I only want $10. $10. How do you live on $10? Oh, I just want $10. They think if they charge minimum amount, they can scam you. It'll only be it's only $10. They're rich. They won't miss $10. I won't even pay $10 to have my teeth fixed, let alone $10 to a call girl. It's hilarious. Like I said yesterday, when we don't give people jobs or we ask for sponsorship or funding, like my Pinterest page, what's the other one? My Patreon page, and my sponsorships through Google, Yahoo, HP, Agoda, Booking, Chiquita, and whatever other sponsors I've got. I get paid if people click their adverts. They'd rather beg online saying they're trying to sell their bodies. It's absolutely hilarious. And then you go to the Philippines and it's exactly the same. You walk the street and it's you walk down the street and the lady boys come up to you and say, well, you know what they say, basically, let me drop to my knees. I've got to be careful what I say, but thing. Oh, that will be another video. The lady boys of Asia. Excellent. Never experienced one. Met thousands. But that's not for this video. This one's cam girls. Hi, Raymond. My name's Sherry. Do you buy cam? My laptop and phone both have cameras. No, do you buy cam show? I says, I don't need to buy a cam show. I'm not that sad. It's like when I was on Facebook, all I could get on Facebook was all the prostitutes trying to friend me, and 30 seconds later, if that long, might even be 2 seconds, their account is deleted by Now the other forums are catching up. It's coffee time. That's why I'm making the video. Break time, coffee time. Coffee and lunchtime, actually. I didn't realise the time it'll be lunchtime as well. Forgot what I was saying though. Give me a rewind. Yeah, the other websites are getting good now. They're actually picking up people really fast and deleting their accounts. It's quite funny. Do you pay for a show? No, sorry, you couldn't afford me. Oh, go back to Cam Girls. I was in King's Cross, London once. I was running over the shop. I just finished work. I was running over the shop to get a burger. And this prostitute ran up to me and she says, "You buy service?" I know. She says, "You pay me for service?" I says, "Sorry, love, but you couldn't afford me." And she looked at me and went, no, you pay me. Oh, no, you want sex with me, you pay me, and you couldn't afford me. And she ran off. It was hilarious. And I went and got my burger. And then that night, the police came and saw me because there was a problem with the hotel I was working in. Apparently, the from America were lobbing stuff out of the window on the 5th floor. Hilarious. This is, can you run upstairs, Ray, and have a quick word with them? This is, save us arresting them. Basically, it was the Vice Squad. They saw the stuff coming out the window. So anyway, I ran up to the room, knocked on the door, and I opened it. I said, "Right," and I walked in. "Cease right now." And I said, "Every one of you in this room will go downstairs now. You will walk the perimeter of the hotel. You will pick up everything you've thrown out of the hotel. You will pick up every piece of litter you see. And then, if the police okay it, I'll let you stay in the hotel. If you don't, or even one of you refuse, I will kick every single one of you out of the hotel now. So it's up to you." Of course, they all went downstairs, cleared up the outside of the hotel. It was spotless. It was good, actually. Then all of a sudden, there was a knock on my door because I lived in the hotel. Because I was night manager, so I lived in the hotel. And they said, "Right, we're leaving. We're all leaving. We're going to Europe for a week. Can you come down and say cheerio to us all?" Yeah, sure. They loved me. They were brilliant. They were fantastic. I made a fortune in tips. It was like 200 blooming teenage, 18-year-old high school students on their 2 month out of school before they go to college, doing a tour of Europe. So they started in England, and then I had them in the hotel for a week. I made an absolute fortune. I made that much money that I left the hotel and I went to America. I says to my mum, I'm going to America for a week. Leave my car in your driveway. My dad says, "Yeah, no problem." This was in 1995. 2005, I ring my dad and I say, "Hey, Dad, can you pick us up from Heathrow?" "Yeah, sure." Anyway, we got home the following day because we stayed in a campsite overnight. Because he had one of these mobile caravans, the caravanettes, whatever they call them, the vans that are caravans, sleepers. And I got home and I walked in, and the first thing my mum said was, "I thought you were going away for 2 weeks." And I turned up 10 years later. Oh dear. Basically, while I was on holiday for 2 weeks, I ran out of money. So I ended up staying and working in America as a restaurant manager. Hilarious. Got the work permit without a problem. Got a, what they call it, alien registration card. Not a problem. Even paid me Social Security. Oh, that's gone back to Social Security. That's a scam over there as well. If you're an alien and you're working in America and you get made redundant, you can't claim unemployment benefit, even though you've paid what they call Social Security payments, which is the same as our national insurance payment. Because you're a legal alien, you can't claim. So I paid my national insurance contributions for 10 years, and when I needed help, because my company went bust. Well, not my company, but the company I was working for went bust. So I couldn't get any money. So I thought, right, what am I going to do? I really need to do something. And it's unlike the UK, it's a lot easier to make money abroad than it is in this country. So the first thing I started was selling all the crap from the house by a garage sale. Then my local council got on to me and said, "Mr. Duggan, you can't do this. You're not zoned to run a business." I went, okay, not a problem. I said, "What about if I change to a flea market?" Then you go to a local flea market and you sell it from a market stall. That's fine, because then it's zoned for a business. So I moved into a flea market. Anyway, that didn't work because just not enough traffic. So I thought, what am I going to do? So I found it, which was an old storage unit place, these old storage units, which they converted into a flea market. Basically, what they'd done was took old storage units, put and made them into shops, basically. So 8 o'clock in the morning, you go to the flea market, maybe 6 o'clock in the morning, you open your shutter and you open it up. People come in. I didn't make a lot of money. I made about 40, £50. But we'll talk about that for another video. Because we're on 15 minutes now. So that's my 10-minute. Don't forget to like, subscribe somewhere. Because for my videos to be monetized, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch minutes. Or is it hours? Maybe it is it might be hours actually. It could actually be hours. I'm gonna need 1,000 subscribers. I'm already a Google AdSense publisher. So if you check out the links down there somewhere, if they're not down there, then they'll be in my profile up there. If you click about up there somewhere, and then just click through the links, and then have a look through the banners and the sponsored ads. You can order from Amazon, you can book a hotel through Booking, you can book a flight through a Go there. If you need web traffic, you can check out my Fiverr page. Actually, if you go to Fiverr and you put in Raymond Duggan, you can see my traffic pages. Basically, I give traffic because my blog and website gets 1 million page views a month, on average 23 visitors a day. That's the problem. They all come on the blog, have a good laugh at my blog because it's absolute crap, basically, and then take it from there. Another day, I'll do a video on how you can make money from YouTube using other people's contents and videos legally without breaching copyright. But again, that's another video. I'm not a professional. I'm not gonna spend £20,000 a year hiring an editor and a film studio and camera lights and a cameraman and all the other bullshit that the other people do. I'm just gonna do it as a regular, normal guy who was brought up in a poor family. You know, we weren't poor, we weren't in poverty. We just lived on what we needed. If we couldn't afford it, we didn't have it. Clothes were passed down from our cousins, friends. Food was donated by the church and the schools, doing, like I said in my other videos, bring a can. Where if you watch my video on food banks, where back in the 1970s, when we went into the common market, now the European Union, all my mates at school, most of their uncles and their fathers were fishermen. So they all lost their jobs because we lost the fish. And this is what you kids don't understand. You're all saying, oh, you oldies are destroying the country. No, we're trying to protect the country because we saw what the country was like pre-1973. It was riots in Northern Ireland, bombings in Northern Ireland, daily bombings in London, Manchester, Birmingham, Nottingham, Leeds. Kids walking around the neighbourhoods, no shoes, no clothes on, and little teeny kids, obviously not the teenagers. So we used to get the clothes passed down from our cousins or our friends that had just had a kid. The kid just had a baby, so then it goes up and the clothes are passed down, and down. And food wise, Mr. Working class, not rich, but working class, who had a job, would send their kids to school or church with, say, a can, which normally ended up being a box, that would go to a family. We were lucky because I was in the Sunday school, the Cubs, the Scouts. Believe it or not, I was actually in the church choir. Now I'm going to give you really all a good laugh. I was in the church choir. I was a boat boy. I carried the boat with the incense in it, where the vicar would shake his doodah with the smoke in it, the incense in it. And then I was in the, as I say, then I was in the church choir, the Sunday school, the Cubs, the Scouts, the judo club, the cycling club, the St. John Ambulance. I was a volunteer first aider. I did a paper round. I didn't have time to be a kid. Whereas now, what do the kids do? Terrorize the damn neighborhoods 4 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Anyway, I'm done. Like, comment, share, hit that notification bell. Get all your mates to come and have a good laugh at this dickhead on YouTube. Have a good laugh. And I'll talk to you tomorrow lunch. Have a good weekend now. Don't listen to the media crap about Brexit. As I say, we survived very well pre-1973. In fact, old currency. When I was a kid, we walk in the shop with half a p. That's half a penny. And we get 8 fruit salad chews. 10 pence. We get £1/4 of candy, sweets, bourbons, lemon bourbons. That's another video though. That's another 10-minute video. Anyway, have a fantastic weekend. The sun's coming out now, so go enjoy it while you can before we get 12 foot of snow. You can't see my camera now because I've got the sun shining in it. Have a great weekend. Go knock your neighbour's door. See if they need food. See if they need shopping. See if they need maybe a portable heater for heat, a blanket. Make sure they're okay. Don't let one of your neighbours do what happened to the old guy who unfortunately died. He went up on his roof to fix his TV aerial. He fell. He couldn't get up. Him was because someone passing by saw 3 days of milk on his doorstep, so they rung the police. They notified a neighbour who then somehow found out he was on the roof. Anyway, went up on the roof, saw him unconscious, not breathing, called the police, called the ambulance. They got him into hospital, but unfortunately he died 4 days later. 102 years old, I think he was. So as I say, look after your neighbours. If you know there's a vulnerable neighbour. Just go a quick look. Hi, say, "Hi, Puss, just making sure you're okay. Do you need anything?" No, get lost. I'm quite capable of going to the shop. I'm just making sure, because this idiot on YouTube said, go check our neighbours. So we are. Anyway, have a good one. I'm out of here. Bye. Subscribe.